What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to break down 3 players you should add this week and 2 players that I think are drop worthy in most of your leagues. Before we jump into this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and check out our video description to gain access to all of our content channels. Without further ado, let's jump into the Week 5 must add and drop players video. Starting off this list, we're jumping over to the St. Louis Blues left winger, Brandon SAAD. An offseason signing for the Blues, SAAD is already justifying his $4.5 million contract. SAAD is known for his goal-scoring ability, posting 5 20-plus goal-scoring seasons in his career, and he was on pace for another 20-plus goal season last year when he scored 15 goals in just 44 games. In the early going, SAAD has been skating on the top line alongside Ryan O'Reilly and David Perron, a duo in St. Louis that has helped carry that offense for the last few years. It seems that SAAD has complemented this line really well, and in his first 6 games, he scored 4 goals, 1 assist, and added 16 shots while playing under 16 minutes per night. His playtime is up nearly 2 minutes from last season, along with his 10.1 shots per 60, an increase from 6.6 per 60 last season. SAAD has always been a high-volume shooter. Throughout his career, he's averaged around 9 shots per 60. If he can continue to skate in the Blues' top line and the second power play unit, his minutes and production should be sustainable, making him a solid waiver wire add for the time being. At just 14% ownership on Yahoo and 7.5% ownership on ESPN, he should be available to pick up in most leagues. The next waiver wire pickup who's off to a great start is GUSTAV FORSLING of the Florida Panthers. The 10-1 Panthers seem to have everything working for them right now, and the production they're getting from the back end has been exceptional. Although Forsling's 9 assists in 11 games does seem unsustainable, he's a solid target in plus-minus leagues, as the Panthers are giving up no goals while scoring over 4 goals per game right now. His peripherals are solid, 50 shot attempts in 11 games, his 6.9 shots per 60 is up from last season, and Forsling's now playing over 21 minutes per night, which is a 10% increase from last year. Forsling's playtime has been really consistent. Any injury to the Panthers' backend can skyrocket his value. For now, he's worth an add to assist with your plus-minus and peripherals while adding some offensive upside. On Yahoo, his ownership is getting up there at 37%, but on ESPN, his ownership's down at 13%, making it very likely that you can scoop him up. The final ad for this week is likely someone you may have never heard of, Cole Sillinger of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Some eyes were on Sillinger in preseason. He was centering Voracek and Laine for most games, which was intriguing given he's only 18 years old. Nevertheless, the 2021 12th overall pick has been just what the Jackets were hoping out of him. With 4 goals and 6 points in 10 games, Sillinger is contributing offensively. Not to mention his crazy good 13.7 shots per 60, which ranks him 3rd in the league amongst players with at least 10 games played. His shot rate could come down, but Sillinger's playtime is trending upwards. His last 2 games, he's played over 16 minutes. With Laine injured now, Sillinger is centering Chinakhov and Voracek, who are 2 solid top 6 forwards. Sillinger is also getting playtime on Power Play 1. All of these positive variables make him an intriguing waiver wire add this week at just 3% ownership on Yahoo and 1.3% ownership on ESPN. Jumping over to our players to drop, we're beginning this list with Chicago's goaltender Marc-Andre-Fleury. The Hawks as a team have been a disaster, new management, new coaching, and a whole lot of disappointment. Unfortunately for Fleury, his season's going down just as fast as the team is. From Vezina winner last season to a 1-7 record this year, it's hard to expect much more from him. His goals against average dropped from 198 last year to 411 this year, while his save percentage also dipped from 928 to 881. These are 2020 Carter Hart stats, and for my viewers that remember how much I loved Hart, I did think he would bounce back last season, but for Fleury, I have no hope. The Hawks have allowed the 4th most shots against, the most goals against, and the 3rd most scoring chances against. Fleury straight up has no help, and at this point, you're better off dropping him or doing your absolute best to trade him away. The other drop candidate for this week, and I'm sad to say it, is Taylor Hall of the Boston Bruins. I really hope that Hall found his place in Boston and could contribute offensively on the second line. Although the Bruins as a team are off to a slow start, Hall's 15 minutes average time on ice is really disappointing. The Bruins love to spread their minutes out, and that's a system that's worked for them in the past, but for fantasy purposes, it really puts a sting on a player's value and long-term upside. Hall has 6 points in his first 9 games. His shot volume's at a career low 7.5 shots per 60 with just 18 shots in 9 games. The lack of offense around him hurts his value, and unless Marchand and Pasternak go down with injury, I anticipate Hall to have a mediocre rest of the season. It's a tough drop, especially in 14-team leagues where I'd suggest to keep them, but in 10 or 12-team leagues, you're better off with a weekly streamer spot. That'll do it for a Week 5 must-add and must-drop players video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. As the Fantasy Puck community prepares you for this season, click the link in our description and check out all of our content channels to ensure that you're fully updated with everything fantasy. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.